Hello everybody, welcome to the next video from Pure Pens TV, where we're going to show you something a little bit different today. If you have watched some of our recent videos, you'll see that we have brought out or started to stock a travel wallet that's made by a Polish company called Pularys in conjunction with Retro 51, who make some great rollerball pens and fountain pens that we've had some exclusive versions made for our shop in the past. We were really impressed with the quality of the travel wallet which comes with a pen, so we've also now started to stock some of the standard wallets that don't come with a Retro 51 pen. So I wanted to just do this video to show you some of the features of the different wallets in the range that we have in stock now. So first off, they're quite small. So when I first saw them I thought, I don't know whether these wallets to me look a little bit small. This is the one that I normally use every day. So this is a zip around 6 card, which is now empty because I put the things into the Pularys. So if we just compare the size, you'll see that it's quite a lot smaller, probably a similar sort of thickness. This one is now empty. This is solid because it's got a card, like a card case inside it. But if I line it up on top, you'll see that it's probably a good 40% of the size of what you'd normally probably consider to be a traditional 6-card billfold wallet. So that's out of shop now. It's just to show you the comparison of the size. So we've got at the moment 4 different ranges. So starting off at the cheapest, you've got the Gobi. So it has hard RFID resistant card case inside, which is operated by this slide thing at the bottom. So you do that, and as you do so, the cards slide up from inside here, and then it's got a little pocket there for you to put some cash in, which you sort of fold up and then slide inside there. Now, I don't know if you're like me, you've got one on the back as well, so there's one on each side. I don't know whether if you're like me, lots of people now don't actually carry much cash around, so it's quite nice to have the feature, but if you don't want to use it, then you don't have to. Most people are just going to use cards, and it's the right size to take debit cards, credit cards, loyalty cards, driving license, and normal size business cards will all fit in that too, and then you just pull that little thing on the bottom and it ejects them up. So the Gobi is available in a selection of colours. This is brown, and this is the cheapest one, which at the moment on our website is about £40. So quite a good quality, look, feel, smells like nice real leather. So that's the entry level point. I'm just going to show you the gift box now so that you can see what they look like. So it comes in this black card case. It's got the barcode with the name of the model on it, and then the type of leather, because there are different versions, different types of leather here, and the colour that it comes in. And then when you open it up, the wallet is wrapped in this sort of little paper packaging. This one's empty because the wallet's already out, and then it comes with a little instruction leaflet and catalogue which shows you some of the other things that are available. So they all come in the same box. The only difference is a couple of them are a little bit thicker depending on which wallet you go for, because some are wider than others. So there you are, that was Gobi. If we now move up to the next model, I'm going to say it's the Hugo. So the Hugo is the one that we have in stock in the most colours. So blue, cherry red, olive green, black. They do it in a colour called cognac, which is the same as this, even though this is a different model. And also the brown that you just saw is available in the Hugo as well. There are 2 versions of the Hugo that we have. So the standard Hugo, which is what this blue one is, which has got my cards in it. And then they also do one that's got a little pocket on the back for you to put an Apple AirTag in, so that you can keep tabs on where your wallet is. Apart from this bit on the back, on the AirTag version, the internals are the same. So I'll show you the internals on the one that I'm using now. So firstly, you've got your cards in the top, the same as I just showed you on the other one. That little tab on the bottom which you pull, and it then lifts them out in quite a nice, useful way, so that you can get access to, as I said, your driving license, your Costco membership card, or your debit and credit cards fit in there too. So I have got in here 6 at the moment. It looks like you could fit at least another one in. They do say 6, but it looks to me like you could fit another one in. slide it and they pop out like that. So if you're just going to use debit cards, credit cards, then actually you don't need to open it. You can keep it buttoned, popped closed, and then do that to get your cards out. But if you do want to take some cash, and that Gobi one which we just showed you is not quite big enough, this sort of concertina's out on itself, and then you can put some cash in there. Both pounds and euros fit, as you can see here. Haven't measured it for a €500 note, so you'll have to check that with your own big notes. There's also a little pocket there which has got a business card in it, and you could put another business card that side too. So you can put 6 cards in the metal part that's protected against scanning, and then you could also put a couple more in there if you want to do all business cards and a bit of cash. So it's quite useful and quite compact and small, even when it's filled with, I'm going to say filled, it's got 3 banknotes in it, 6 cards and a business card in the back too. So that's Hugo. Hugo's available in all of these colours. Quite impressed with this cherry colour, that's quite a nice unusual deep red. So there are 2 different leather types. I know there's lots of detail going on here, but there's 2 different leather types. I don't know whether you can see on here, this is more of a shiny waxed leather, whereas this is now more of a matte. I suppose it's waxed as well, but it feels matte compared to this, which is glossy. So this is called Nomad leather, and then this is called Hunter leather. So yeah, this is sort of a matte, slight bit of, if it was a fountain pen you'd call it feedback, slight bit of resistance when you rub on it, whereas this is more of a glossy finish. And as I said, also available with an AirTag pocket, so the difference is that it's just a little bit thicker because it has the AirTag pocket, but the internals are all the same. So that's that, navy blue. Then there's a standalone model which is called Colorado, which comes in saddle leather. So even though this is the cognac colour, in saddle leather this is the only one that's available, the only colour finish which is available. So we're getting a bit bigger and thicker now with more functionality. You've still got the same card dispensing thing inside. You obviously see it's silver now on this model. You've got a card holder each side for your business cards or credit cards, and then you've got a much bigger bank note holder in the back, more I guess like a traditional bill folder I showed you at the beginning. So you do that and it then pops closed. So this is the Colorado, only available in this colour at the moment, in saddle leather. So that's that one. If I compare the thickness of them, you'll probably see that it is thicker, but not necessarily thick compared to a normal traditional wallet, I guess. Like I said, this one is empty and it's zipped around, so I think if this had 8 bank cards in it and also some banknotes, it would be the same sort of thickness really. And then the final one that we have got in stock now is called Porter. So this has got a pop. This one's available in either black or brown. So you have a little pocket in there, which on the imagery on the website they show coins in there, but you can put a card in there too, it's the same size. And then you've got a bigger banknote pocket as well, and then fold that flap over and you've got another little business card, debit card holder there. So yeah, depending on which functions you need, you could go for this one, which is just a hard case for your debit and credit cards with the slide ejection, and the ability then to just put some banknotes folded up on either side if you wanted to, up through what probably will be the most popular model, which is the Hugo, which is still a good size. I guess the difference is the banknote holder is a bit smaller in that than it is in some of the bigger models. So that's the Hugo. So Gobi, Hugo, Colorado. I guess if you carry lots of cash, this is going to be the best one for you because it's got the biggest banknote compartment in the back, and then this one for a little bit of loose change if you wanted to do that, and bank cards in the back too. So yeah, we are quite impressed with them. Like I said, they feel smaller than a traditional wallet, but actually they hold just as much. Everything that's in this one I had in that billfold, and even though it's only 40% of the size or so, everything fits in it. You've got the protection, RFID protection against it being scanned through your pocket, stop people from taking contactless card payments from it or cloning your data from it. Still got the ability to have some notes in there, but actually for most of the time you're probably just going to have that in your pocket. It'll fit in both your front and back pocket, probably a traditional billfold doesn't like going in your front pocket, but because this is smaller it will. And when you're in the shop, you just slide them out like that and you've got access to them without having to open it. Hope that was useful. I'll put a link below to the products that we've currently got available. If you did like this video, I know it's a little bit different to our usual pen ink showcase review. Please do give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to our channel too. If you click the little bell icon, you'll be notified every time we upload a video. Generally the videos are pens and inks, unless we find the odd product like this which we think is a good complementary item made in conjunction with one of our pen manufacturers. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you again on the next one soon.